Today we are going to see comparative statement of profit and loss account. See, yesterday's class we prepared comparative statement of balance sheet. Today topic is comparative statement of profit and loss account. So now how do you prepare? We have seen the format of comparative statement of profit and loss account. What is the format? Revenue from operation plus other income is equal to total income you will get, and from that you have to subtract the expenses, you will get profit before tax, and after that you have to deduct the tax, then you will get the amount profit after tax. See, now in this sum they have not given you they have given you only revenue from operation, that is revenue from operation, that is 2018 current year. 2018 is 30 lakh rupees they have stated, and the 31st March 2017 revenue from operation is 20 lakh they have given you. Other incomes. See, other incomes, have they given you the amount, children? No. In percentage they have given you for 2017 as well as 2018. They say that other income is percentage of revenue from operation. What is the percentage of revenue from operation? It is 15% of revenue from operation. So, to calculate the other income, the first step you have to do is 15% of 30 lakh you have to calculate and find out the other income for 31st March 2018. Then after that, for 2017 you have to calculate 20% of revenue from operation. 20% of revenue from operation will give you the other income. Likewise, expenses also they have given you percentage of operating revenue. What is operating revenue? Operating revenue is nothing but revenue from operation is called as operating revenue. Here also they have not given the amount directly. They have given you 60%. So 60% of revenue from operation, that is 30 lakh into 60 by 100. If you calculate, you will get the expenses. And likewise for 2017, you have to calculate 20 lakh into 50 by 100. If you calculate, you will get the expenses. Then tax rate. Tax rate we can calculate it easily, that is 30% and 30% for 2018 and 17 year balance sheet we can calculate. Now let us go and detail and work out the sum in detail. Now let us work out the sum, children. See, in a comparative statement of profit and loss account, as we have discussed, you know the format, that is particulars you have, note number, then you have to write the previous year figures, that is 31st March 2018, 17 is your previous year, current year figure is 31st March 2018 is the current year, always. See, current year is not March 31st 2018, but always it should be 17-18 or 16-17, according to the sum it is given, you have to take it. First the previous year, after that the later year should be written. Then absolute change. Absolute change is what? That is B minus A. That is 2018 figure minus 2017. That is current year minus previous year. Then you have the percentage change, that is represented by D. That is C by A into 100. What is C? C is absolute change by the previous year into 100 is going to give you the amount. Children, in this sum we have seen that only revenue from operations have been given, others and all they have given the percentage. See, other income they have given you 20% of revenue from operation. See, first of all let us find out the figures and then we will go into the other things. See, other income is 20% of revenue from operation. So 20 lakh into 20%. 20 lakh into 20%. How much you will get? You will get 4 lakh rupees as your other income. So let us write it here. It is 4 lakh rupees. So your other income is 4 lakh rupees. Likewise, if you calculate, say now for 2018, likewise if you calculate, it is for 15% of revenue from operation. What is 15% of revenue from operation? See, you have to work out 30 lakh into 15 by 100. If you work out, you will get 4 lakh 50,000. So 4 lakh 50,000 will be your other income. So I will write 4 lakh 50,000. So in your revenue from operations, in the statement of profit and loss account, next is total revenue. How will you calculate total revenue? That is revenue from operation plus other income will give you total revenue. So total revenue is 24 lakhs. That is 20 lakh plus 4 lakh. Then for 2018 it is 3 lakh plus 4 lakh 50,000 will give you 34 lakh 50,000. This is the total revenue we have got. Now we have to calculate the expenses. See, for calculating the expenses, how do you calculate the expenses? See, expenses 50% of revenue from operation. So 50%, what is the 50% of 20 lakh? So obviously 50% of 20 lakh is 10 lakh rupees is 50% of revenue from operation. Then you have to calculate for 2018, 60% of revenue from operation is the expenses. What is 60% of revenue from operation? So it will be 60% of revenue from operation will be 18 lakh will be your 60% of 30 lakh. So likewise if you calculate it, you will get. Now profit before tax. How will you calculate profit before tax, children? Profit before tax, how will you calculate? Total income minus expenses will give you profit before tax. So to calculate this, what is the total revenue? 24 lakh is the total revenue. Your expenses is 10 lakh is your expenses. So if you subtract it, 24 lakhs minus 10 lakh, you will get 14 lakh as the amount here. For this 34 lakh 50,000 minus 18 lakh will give you, how much you will get? You will get 16 lakh 50,000. Am I correct? Is it 16 lakh 50,000? Yes, it is 16 lakh 50,000. Then less tax. Tax is how much? Tax is 30% for the 2 years. It is 30%. So 30%, what is 30% of 14 lakh and 16 lakh 50,000 you have to find out. So 30% of 14 lakh 50,000 is 4 lakh 20,000. See, if you have doubt, you can work it out in your rough column. That is 14 lakh into 30 by 100. So from profit before taxes, you will be getting 4 lakh 20,000. For this one, for March 2018, it is 16 lakh 50,000 into 30% is a tax amount. So if you calculate it, you will be getting how much? 19 and 4 lakh 95,000. So here it is 4 lakh 95,000 for 2018. So now you calculate profit after tax. So what is the profit after tax? Profit or tax minus tax will give you profit after tax. So if you subtract 14 lakh minus 4 lakh 20,000, how much you will get, children? See here, it is 9 lakh 80,000 is profit after tax. Now for March 31st 2018, you have to calculate it profit after tax, that is 16 lakh 50,000 minus 4 lakh 95,000, that is 0, 0, 5, 14 minus 9, 5, then you will get 1, 11,000, 11 lakh 55,000 is the answer. So now you work out this and then we will go to the absolute change in the percentage change. See, one by one we will slowly work out. See, absolute change. What is an absolute change? That is B minus A. That is 31st March 2018 figure minus 2017 will give you the absolute change. So 30 lakhs minus 20 lakh will give you 10 lakh as your revenue from operation. See, in this method if you go, it will be easy for you to do. See, now again for other income 4 lakh 50,000 minus 4 lakh, which will give you 50,000 as your answer. Then for the total revenue, that is 34 lakh 50,000 minus 24 lakh, which will give you 10 lakh 90,000. Sorry, 10 lakh 50,000 is your answer. 10 lakh 34 lakh 50,000 minus 24 lakh is 10 lakh 50,000. So expenses, to calculate the expenses, 18 lakh minus 10 lakh for the absolute change. 18 lakh minus 10 lakh will give you 8 lakh. Then again 16 lakh 50,000 minus 14 lakh will give you 2 lakh 50,000. Again tax, to find out tax, 4 lakh 95,000 minus 4 lakh 20,000. What is the amount you will get? You will get 75,000. Then again 11 lakh 55,000 minus 9 lakh 80,000. You will get, what is the amount you will get? You will get the amount as 1 lakh 75,000. 1 lakh 75,000. So first of all, find out all your absolute changes. It is an easy one. First find out the absolute change. Now find out the percentage. How to find out the percentage? Percentage is C minus D. C by A into 100. C is what? 10 lakh divided by 20 lakh into 100. So 10 lakh divided by 20 lakh into 100. So how much you are getting? You are getting 50% for this. Then for other income, how will you calculate? Again C by A into 100. C is absolute changes, 50,000 divided by 4 lakh into 100. So it will obviously come in decimal. It will come 1, 2. So I think it is 12.50. So 12.50. Again total revenue. Total revenue you need to calculate 10,50,000 divided by 24 lakh into 100. Yes. Now if you calculate this one, So how much you will get? 1050 divided by 24. Divided by 24. Now we will calculate profit before tax, that is 8 lakh divided by 10 lakh into 100. So which will give you, so obviously it will be 80%. So 80 you can write. Then for profit before tax, 2,50,000 divided by 14 lakh into 100. So 2,50,000 divided by 14. If you calculate, you will get 17.86 as your answer. So 17.86 you will be getting. Likewise, if you do 75,000 divided by 4,20,000, also you will be getting 17.86. Likewise, if you calculate 1,75,000 by 9,80,000, also your answer will be 17.86 is your answer. So children, step by step if you do, you will be able to do it properly. See, first of all, you have to calculate the revenue from other income. The only revenue from operation will given, other income, then expenses, profit before tax, tax and profit after tax. Work out all these things. Then calculate the absolute change. Absolute change is nothing but C is equal to B minus A. That is current year minus previous year. You will subtract, you will get the absolute change. From the absolute change, calculate the percentage. Percentage calculation, definitely you need to work out. That is C by A into 100. What is C by A into 100? That is absolute change by the previous year figure into 100 will give you the absolute change. So always do remember, for total revenue and all, please don't try to calculate this and write as we do for the absolute change. Till that only you are supposed to do that. After that, for percentage change, everything you have to use the formula which is given as absolute change divided by previous year into 100 you need to calculate. See, and also children, there are many sums which has been given your practical problem. This is one of the sample problem and which is related with all the percentage I have taken and I have explained to you. So, you do the practical problem which is given in your textbook and practice it. Thank you.